morning. It is Tuesday, September 21st. And the first thing I did this morning was look at Brian. And what I got was, I asked about him today. He's thinking about his family. The emotional support they gave him, that they were telling him, look, you're our son, you know, we love you no matter what, you know, you're our child, and yeah. So he's thinking about the emotional support. He's thinking about the comforts of home, that stability and everything, and how they did help him. They did help him. Okay, so he's thinking about that. In the center of it, we have, again, that he is, you know, get these, living with the regret that his emotions overcame him, okay? That his emotions overcame him, and, you know, unfortunately, what's done is done. You know, he's missing he's missing Gabbie, everything. He's missing his family. There's no going back. Because what we have here is he's really contemplating and sitting with the outcome of his actions, okay? The wheel, karma. He's not going to get away with it. He's on the run, and he's, you know, destroyed. He's destroyed his life, okay? So all of that, he's sitting with this mixed bag of emotions. You know, my family loves me, and I can't go there. I can't see them. Because of a moment of rashness, I've destroyed my life. And I wish I could go back, but you can't go back. And now he's on the run, and he's in meltdown mode. Yeah, it just feels like just, you know, he's just shaking and knowing basically his life is over. His life is over because of a moment of irrational anger that got the best of him. And so yeah, it's just really, he's a bag of emotions now, and he doesn't know which way to turn. You know, I'm missing home, my family's love, the support they've given me, and I can't go there, and I don't know which way to go. Okay? He's on the run. And it doesn't matter how much you regret your actions, you know you can't go back. And you are the one that has screwed up your life. Okay? He's got nobody to blame but himself. Okay, I'm just putting this out and see what we've got. Okay. Yeah, so I'm trying to get a hold of Gabbie on the other side, and what I got is that the other side, you know, things are fine there. You know, you get out, you're out of the body, and, you know, 9 of coins, things are good. But she's thinking about the strife, the things that were going on with them. Conscious thoughts were about their relationship, the way she sees herself. Again, you know, she was out there and she was immature. Okay, she was immature, you know, and just love me, and immature, and that type of thing. And what was above it was things were going that, you know, she wasn't happy with. Then the action took place. They were in like a moment of madness, you know, just mistaken notions and letting the dark side rule. And so this was the outcome of it. Karma. This was the karmic thing, the outcome of those actions, okay? And that they were, again, not on the highest thing. They weren't in the light of truth. They were having, you know, mistaken notions, brooding, not happy, and then acting out. In the past, we have the devil card. They were addicted to each other. And it was not good emotions. And they both would be brooding, okay? And so along the way, the opportunities that she had, that she was stubborn, okay? No getting around it. She's saying that, yeah, she was stubborn. And they just fed off of one another. They fed off of one another, okay? Addicted to each other. They were both in a mind spin of the, you know, the moon and the, you know, you know, a bit of a mental imbalance. And it came out of, again, they were addicted to each other. She could be, you know, and she's saying here, I had a real strong opinion and things too. You know, it wasn't all him. Now, I'm not saying he's an angel. Absolutely not, 100% not. Okay? They both fed off of each other is what I'm feeling. And she was emotionally clingy, a Klingon. She was kind of an emotional Klingon, you know. What's that word? Somebody that has to cling to some, please love me, please reassure me, please, you know, it's always that type of a feeling. She needed reassurance. She felt she wasn't getting it enough. Okay? And so they would just explode on each other. She would be, I think, overly clingy, and then he would get, you know, overwhelmed with it, and it was just this feeling of this back and forth, okay? Both of them could get volatile. Both of them could get volatile. Yeah, and I can't think of the word. You know, she was somebody that had to cling, wanted to cling all the time. And it was just, I think for him, overwhelming sometimes. And they both had, I think, both had very strong opinions, and both of them were a little imbalanced. Okay, like you said, you know, we got the moon coming up. They're not seeing in the bright light of day. They're seeing by the dim light of the moon. Yeah. Yeah, expectations weren't met. You know, people, everybody has ups and downs, difficult time, but you know, when you have this expectation that everything's supposed to be a big party all the time, okay, and it's not. You know, it looks like from their blog things they were putting out, they wanted to give the impression that it's a big party all the time. And so they have this expectation. If you're in a relationship, it's supposed to be a big party all the time. It's not, you're not supposed to have difficult times, you know, and that's part of relationship, is weathering the storms, being there as support for each other when the times are difficult, not expecting it to be always a party. And when it's not, then you kind of get, you know, this is not what I wanted. This is, you know, it shouldn't be this way. And, you know, yeah, just all of that type of things going on. And like I said, she was very immature, emotionally, wanted to cling. And he was the feeling of, you know, this clinging and stuff, and wanting always wanting and needing emotional support. It was overwhelming for him as well. He was feeling like he's smothered, like he's being, you know, smothered, and he couldn't breathe. And, you know, it was just a volatile thing, a volatile mix, yet they are addicted to each other. With the devil card, they are addicted to each other. Okay, so not a good mix. It was, you know, they were not good for each other. And like I said, now he's feeling, you know, his love, his family was there and supportive, and you're our child, and we love you no matter what. And he's missing that. He can't go home now. He's missing that stability. Okay. That stability is out the window now. They've helped him as much as they can, okay? And now he's on the run, regretting his actions, and he can't go back, and you can't change it. And his whole world is imploding. We've got the tower, and we've got the wheel of karma. He knows he can't go back, and she knows also, the wheel of karma, that their actions are what caused this, okay? So I'm going to leave this here. You know, we hope that they find him, and hope that, you know, this can get resolved. He's in a tortured state now. He's running, and he's tortured, and he's terrified to go to jail. He's terrified, you know, he'll spend the rest of his life there. Okay, terrified. And so we'll see what happens, you know. Hopefully they catch him before it gets too much and he commits, you know, he might. I don't feel that right now he's suicidal, but he's terrified. He's terrified. So I'm going to leave this here. Love and light. We'll see you online.